Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. I truly appreciate them. Thank you for your emails of confirmation, emails just sharing your stories, and emails booking readings. My readings are open. Please be aware that there is a 48-hour to 72-hour turnaround time for my readings for the day that you book. So if you book on a Monday, you may be receiving it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I always try my best to get it out on the day that you book for. However, I am a one-woman band, and having that little bit of space does help me balance out my other duties. And I thank you for your patience. Anyone looking for a quicker turnaround with my readings, I do offer an emergency reading, which will be sent out within 12 to 24 hours of payment. And please be aware that there is still someone going through the comment section pretending to be me, pretending to be a pastor, pretending to be a friend. If it says WhatsApp me, if they try to solicit any type of money or donation, it isn't me, they aren't a friend. Please do not be scammed, just block and report. Thank you very much. And with that being said, remember that the energy that I pick up on is fluid, meaning that I am picking up on past, present and future energy, and you have to take what resonates and leave the rest. If I say he, she, feminine or masculine, we all hold those energies. So take what resonates and leave the rest. With that being said, let's get straight into it. Now, the energy that was coming through, what I was told to focus on was something about a marriage breaking down after whoever it was who got married only just getting married. So like an annulment is about to happen, and everyone else in that circle or that community already knew that it wasn't a good match, and someone is feeling very, very embarrassed, okay, because you've got patience here and you've got clarity. Okay, they rushed into something. They rushed into it very, very quickly. They were love bombed, and I heard trauma bonded also. But whoever it is that they came into union with was someone who had a wandering eye, okay, or they actually were in union for something else, for what they could get from it, because you've got destiny. They aren't destined to be together in any way, shape or form. Okay, now let's see. Oh, I'm not going to take them all, I'll just take the bottom one, sensitivity and foresight. This person's now realizing, especially they've given that ring back, okay, they were very, very upset. Something, what did I hear? The drama in the media, foresight and caution, okay. They were actually told by the universe that this was not a match for them, and it wasn't until afterwards that they realized this, okay. They actually had guides, they had ancestors, they had lots of messages and authenticity, fate and nature. And I said I wouldn't take them all. But for anyone that is going through a divorce, or anyone who has separated, looking in hindsight at realizing the person that you were with wasn't the person that you were supposed to be with, but you have learned and grown from that. This is also saying that there is someone else that's coming forward who is authentic, who is, you know, destined to be with you. That is your divine counterpart. But with this nature upside down, it's almost like so a sign wasn't, there's something about a sign being hidden or something not being seen, because I heard blocked on purpose. Now, caution with Ouija board, and if I place this over here, take heed of the signs that you see in nature, that you see from your pets, your plants, the energy around you, you know, any signs and synchronicities that you see, because there's some sort of warning. And look, you've got power, and it says thunder and lightning on here, which is also to do with a tower moment. Whoever this person is, if that is you, the person you're thinking of, another light one, your divine counterpart, a tower moment is coming or has come, okay. But the thing is as well, the reason why it's coming is because with that it was blocked. It's something to do with good abundance, with good juju, with blessings coming towards a light one. Yeah, because look, good luck is coming out again. All right. And oh, now that's interesting, because you have on one hand these two that are now in separation or in angst and grief, because, or one of them is, because they've realized, and they feel like they realized too late, that the person that they were with was not actually their divine counterpart. And on the other hand, you have whoever that person is that they've now separated from, trying to muddy the waters in a person's intuition when it comes to them going forward towards their divine counterpart. Because here you have destiny in reverse, you then have fate, and you have good luck. Okay, so whoever it is that this resonates for when it comes to your divine counterpart, be aware of illusions, be aware of reading and checking your energy on a daily basis, but not in an obsessed way. So I don't, I'm not advising that you wake up and just be like, how do I feel the whole way through the day, but just, when you are having signs and synchronicities, that you are listening to your intuition and not fear. Okay, now with this destiny upside down as well, whoever it was that went into this union, they did so because of the Midas touch that this light one has. Okay, because good luck follows them around. And if you are, if you class yourself as a light one, but you do not feel like you have been lucky and that you've had more towers than you have had luck, whoever this person is, they were stealing this person's abundance. Okay, they were stealing this person's abundance, because you've also got here mastery and fickle upside down. It's somewhat, the thing is as well, is that I'm getting low maintenance. Whoever this light one is low maintenance, and I'm not saying low maintenance as in being basic. I'm talking about, well, in a relationship, not being so demanding, like you have to buy me these gifts, you have to buy me these monetary things, you have to go out and spend this much on my hair, I have to wear these certain types of clothes. It's more in that low maintenance of, we go out together for a meal and I don't mind paying half, you can pay this time, I can pay next time. Or, just being an equal partner to the person that you're with, rather than being treated like a princess or being treated like a prince, if that makes sense. Because you've got change and mastery. Some sort of exponential growth is coming to a light one, and there seems to be someone trying to block this from the past. Okay, mystical and change. So there are two meanings coming from that. That one, the change that's coming to a light one is more than just say growth in a bank account or growth in being able to move home. It's also to do with the gifts that we have, that we've had since birth, that, as we learn, as we go through towers, as we heal, then help us to evolve, help us to kind of ground ourselves in the crystalline grid and get to know thyself more. And in doing so, matches us with that vibration of attracting like for like, of bringing in abundance in all corners of our life, and also in how we expand our psychic gifts, our connection to the cosmos, but also that mystical change. And the other meaning for that is that whoever it is from the past is using the skills that they have in the esoteric to try and block that and bring in some other type of change. Because look, observation and mystical came out. So this is also saying just take heed of your environment, and that will be on this realm, in your dreams, the esoteric, in other realms, whatever that is for you, because you've got chance and observation. Somebody's also watching whether or not this light one is actually bringing in money. There's something here, it's not so much gambling, but it's almost like strings of good luck. So for example, if you've taken your car in to have MOT done, and you have to get this done and that done, maybe you had an accident, and then going in and finding out that, oh, you were the 100th customer or something, and it's half price. Or for going to pick up your children and finding out that you've been put into a raffle and you've just won a massive basket of food, or whatever it is. All of these small things, they all add up to, you raising your vibration. And usually when blessings come into us, or, you have beautiful change, it will come in little trickles before it rains. So you're being asked to look out for that, because someone else is watching to see whether or not whatever block they've put in has stopped this abundance, because you've got healing and chance. Someone is also being asked to continue whatever it is that they're doing when it comes to self-therapizing, when it comes to self-therapy, when it comes to whether they've started a new Reiki course, or if they're going to do yoga, or if they've whatever it is that you're doing, continue doing so, because there's something here about taking a risk on something new, because what's in that person's hand is a lightning bolt, and we were just looking at thunder and lightning and looking at towers. Someone is hoping that someone will slip up when it comes to their healing, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and part of having that human experience is that sometimes it is human to error. Sometimes we do lead with our triggers, and it's not until afterwards we go, hey, what's going on there? And we pull back, and then we go and apologise, or we talk it through. Someone here is looking for a light one to slip up, okay? But that's the thing. They don't know how to, what's the word? How to make that light one slip up. They literally don't know how to do it. So it's almost like they are searching in the dark for something that they can't find. What else needs to come out? Mastery. You've got mastery, and what's on the back of here? Gamble. Okay, someone is being encouraged, a light one is being encouraged to jump, okay? Leap, and the universe will catch you. There's something here to do with, especially with sensitivity coming out, then you have authenticity, mastery, and gamble, and underneath there, it's got abundance. Look at that. But you also have underneath here interpretation upside down. Someone is interpreting your identity and how you connect to others, the broader world around you, and then to your spirituality and who you are. They're kind of taking it from how they perceive life and how they perceive their connections, which are a lot more shallow. And no, actually not a lot more shallow, they are shallow, because that doesn't make sense, me saying, a lot more shallow than a light one. No. There's no depth to their connections because they haven't taken that time to heal. But they're wishing for someone to gamble. Yeah, because look, interpretation and perception is upside down. But this is also telling me that they've gone to someone who either uses bones, runes, so I heard Nordic, who can't read you or can't read this light one, whether that is you, the person you're thinking of, another light one, or your divine counterpart. They can't read the part of your birth chart that would tell them about your abundance, okay? Because what they don't understand, they've been looking at someone's, seeker. They've been looking at someone's second house, because that is what rules kind of, income and inheritance and blah, blah, blah. But the reason why they're perplexed is because it's not just one house that holds your abundance. As much as, your second house is about money and it's about finances and things like that. For me personally, the way that I understand my birth chart, for example, is that you also have to look at how you release negative emotions, how it is that you connect with your life purpose in your divine path on your passions lead. And there's going to be specific houses that are very unique and personal to you, that when they are linked up and they are, fostered to grow exponentially in your light attributes of whatever zodiac sign, and with whatever planets over that, that is what's going to bring your abundance in. And this, whoever this is, they can't figure out where your abundance is. Why can't they get to it? You've got Dowser and Seeker, so they're actively looking for it, okay? But the precision is upside down. They can't do it, okay? Now prayers, there's something about blocking someone's prayers as well. Let me see. And we've got here power, thunder and lightning, and gamble. Someone is really pushing for a light one to take a risk or to make a choice that they usually wouldn't make when it comes to their stability, their finances, their foundations. And what else would you like me to take? These ones? No, which ones? Deck under here. Which one? That one. Let's have a look. So yeah, what is it that they're trying to do? Because I just heard the new moon is going to be interesting. The new moon is going to be interesting. You've got the Three of Wands to the Strength card. They're working at trying to take away someone's strength. So where are they looking there? Also, again, that's to do with your second house, because as much as it had a lion on there, the first thing I thought of was Taurus, okay? Because Taurus is a bull. They are extremely strong, extremely... I was going to say durable, kind of in the fact that they are working. They are seen as a working animal, and for some reason, if it just took me straight to bullfighting. Someone here is Spanish, that is a dark practitioner, okay, or is a Spanish speaker. Tell me more, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Knight of Wands, yeah, they're definitely pushing something or working overtime quite aggressively. Now, where would you like me to place this? Over here. Whoever it is that did this, when they got into this marriage, or this could have been a light one that moved away from a marriage very, very quickly, there's some sort of third party here that was working quite hard, look, with the Queen of Cups underneath, to bring in some sort of separation. So you've got the Hermit. You have also got this energy of whoever it was that has this wandering eye, saying that they were working overtime, or they were always going out with the girls, or this, you know, whoever it was always at the office working late, but really he was with his buddies. Why is this coming up? Because you've got the Hermit, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and you have the King of Wands in reverse. Now, where do you want me to put this one? Here. This one. Here. This one. There. And this one. There's someone here that really wants to control the narrative. There's something, do you know what as well, the energy that I'm getting, because when you go back to the start and that message that came through about, you know, rushing into a marriage or rushing into this union, and then realizing that the other person was actually only in it for their own benefit, this person is a master, he or she is a master of disguising their true authentic self, okay? Hiding who they are, and this is definitely giving me like the empath to the narcissist kind of paradigm, because that Four of Pentacles there, that Four of Pentacles is about control, controlling the narrative, controlling finances, controlling someone else because they can't control themselves. And you also have over here the Hermit to the King of Wands. Someone was actively going out of their way to take someone's abundance, knowing that it wasn't theirs, that it's not their divine lineage, it's not their blessings, it's not for them. And when I look over here with this King of Wands to the King of Pentacles, someone's actively been, this is coming from the side, this is like a third party, because I don't know who's in separation, but whoever it is that's moved away, the other person is actively going after someone's money. Okay, now whether that is a blessing or an offering that's coming in, that's dessert, or if that is somebody now chasing after the other person's money in this realm, saying, well, we were married, you know, I'm entitled to half, because you've got Page of Swords here to the Ten of Swords in reverse. Some sort of message or messenger, kind of wanting this light one to dodge a bullet when it comes to that, because you've also got Strength in reverse. That is telling me that whoever it is that's coming in to tell them that this is going to dodge a bullet, it may also feel quite disempowering to know that that's happening. Because why am I hearing with a friend, someone with a friend? Yeah, because you've got Five of Cups to Strength. Whoever this third party is, and whoever it is that this wandering eye has been either sleeping with the friend or sleeping with someone that was seen as being trusted. Now I want to put this one here, not there. Where? At the top. You've got this energy of someone who is bed hopping, okay, while still controlling the other person. And you've got Empress to the Page of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. I don't know why I'm getting this, but there's something also here with whoever it is. It's the third party, isn't it? The mistress, someone who is pregnant, and who they're now realizing it was a bad investment, because they may actually blow it out of the water that they've got this mistress pregnant while they were married, which is going to make it a lot easier for whoever it is who's in grief right now to leave and not have to give a penny to the other person. Because you've also got here the Star in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. They want to keep this very, very quiet, but apparently everyone in that community, or all the circle, knows. What else needs to come out about this? What has this got to do with the light one? What's this got to do with the light one? Please and thank you. So I heard blocked off. Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel, and Death and Rebirth. Whatever it was that they tried to block from a light one, they've blocked themselves. Because the Eight of Pentacles here is about hard work paying off. It's about being paid for something as well. Okay. This is giving me the feeling of one of the readings that I did, which was talking about a loyalty test. Someone done a loyalty test They paid to find out whether or not their partner was cheating, because you've also got the wheel and it's in reverse, and then you have death and rebirth, okay, which is the death card, which is about endings, so something new can come in. But over here, the wheel to the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, whoever it is that paid for this loyalty test, I don't know who this person is, because I feel like this person has been doing something underhand. Are they the narcissist or the empath? I heard fake empath. So you've got 9 of Swords to the 4 of Cups. Yeah, you have got a fake empath here who did did they do the loyalty test on the other person or the other way around? The empath did it on the narcissist and found out what they already knew. This narcissist was trying to keep them in this cycle because it was, I heard it was a feeding ground, or it was a feeding frenzy. There's something here about taking from someone else's cup constantly. Now, they paid someone to do a loyalty test, and that's how they found out that this person has a wandering eye. But it's not just a wandering eye. They purposely do this to everyone that they're with, because you've got the 4 of Cups in reverse, which is about surrender, or the things that you see, and then you have the 9 of Swords. So whoever it is that left their partner or was in separation, remember this can be past, present, or future, this person may have already known that this person was a narcissist, but ignored the signs and didn't realise until later, and was told by their guides, you know, this is not the path for you. This is why a tower came in. And you have to remember that towers are placed on our path, you know, whether it's by the hand of, you know, the light and our guides and the cosmos in that way of, you know, this is a divine thing. And whether it's by the hand of somebody who's trying to hurt or harm us, it's still a divine thing, because that tower's been placed there because we're going down the wrong path, or where that would, you know, end us is not for us. It's not our destiny. And I'm only saying that because, do you know what? There's something here about removing this person or moving away from this person that's going to bring back the luck that had been stolen by them for so long. That King of Wands in reverse, there was a massive block. That Hermit, they were actively going out of their way to block this person because they like seeing the way that person squirmed, okay? But I keep hearing televised. Why do I keep hearing televised? What is televised? Something going down, something that was, because it's not just surrender. It's something that everyone's seen. Because you've got the 2 of Wands, and then you've got the Tower in reverse, and the Lovers, okay? Something was purposely stopped. And I don't know why. Do you know what? I was actually watching a program yesterday about people that were able to escape from North Korea into South Korea, and how their lives changed and just what happened to them. And one of these women was talking about how her father had been imprisoned for life when she was, you know, a very young teen, for help, for, I think it was for feeding a soldier or giving soldier like medical assistance who wasn't North Korean. And because of that, he was put in prison and then executed. And her mother had to live in the mountains and just eat shrubs for about 10 years, and how horrific it was. And there was a point where she went on to a TV show, and, you know, she came out and had to introduce herself and what her experience was. And by the end of the show, like, everyone was crying over her voicing what had happened. And afterwards, when she was, like, you know, had a little mini interview on the side for the documentary, she was saying, this is the first time that I've been able to voice what has happened to me. And as much as I don't have my family around me, the fact that I was able to go on TV and talk about this has been so cathartic. And there's energy of this happening where I don't know, it's almost like someone going on a TV show and talking about how they were trapped in this relationship and being forced to be married. And that will only resonate for certain people. But there's something here about speaking to others on a larger audience. Now, it may not be televised. It may be in, like, you know, when you go to group sessions where you talk about dysfunctional relationships, or being in an abusive relationship, or you know, being trapped by a narcissist. There's something along those lines, because you have the Tower in reverse. Now, the Tower in reverse can be about dodging a bullet, but it can also be about continued oppression, because a tower, like I said, is when the universe says enough, and everything crumbles and there's a massive change. And that massive change usually brings in freedom of some sort, growth of some sort. When it's this way, it may be dodging a bullet, but it may actually still be in the path of that bullet going towards you, okay? Now, if I place this one over here and then I put the Lovers, because you've got the Lovers in reverse, it's going back to the start about whoever it was that forced this union, knew that they weren't destined to be with that person. Because I'm hearing almost like a professional criminal, because you've got 10 of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, for those who resonate with this being the future, this is almost like saying, read the other person and read yourself. And I'm not saying to lead with fear that every single person that you meet, that you may go on a date going, oh my gosh, that person's a attacker or that person's a narcissist. Of course not. Go with your gut instinct, because look, you've got the Three of Swords here. The Three of Swords. You've got the Queen of Cups. And you've got the World in reverse. There's someone here as a third party, and I don't know who this third party is, who is planning, is either planned, is doing it now, or is planning to get a light one to more or less go into a relationship with somebody who isn't their divine counterpart, and it is for control, power, and money. Okay, now for those that have experienced this already, there's something along the lines of whoever this person was, someone in their family, there is a sibling here who either worked with them or collaborated with them for something to do with finances. Okay, because you've got the Three of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There was something here about taking everything that they could. Because I heard a design scam, a design scam. What does that mean, a design scam? Now you've got here Three of Swords coming out again. Let me place it over here. Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is in reverse. There's something here about being in a lot of grief, and I heard anger, but almost like a temper tantrum, because when this light one has moved away from them, especially if this is in the past or the present, it took away their, because I keep hearing that feeding frenzy, it took away their access to their food, whether they're an incubus, a succubus, or just a narcissist. But it also took away their access to abundance, because like I said, this light one has the Midas touch. They're able to create whatever they need and the resources that they need, because they're like the Magician card. Okay, with that Eight of Swords upside down, someone freed themselves, whether that is literally freed themselves from a dysfunctional relationship, an abusive relationship, or whether that is they removed an energetic cord, and in doing so, this person can no longer feed from that person's energy anymore. Because you've also got the Four of Wands in reverse, okay? It's brought in a lot of instability for this person who's been doing this and who has been, consorting with a family member, either their their family member, or your family member, or the person that you're thinking of family member, okay? And it's actually brought, with that Nine of Wands in reverse, it's taken away a lot of injury for this light one, or any plans for injury has been removed. Anything else that would like to come through, please and thank you, please and thank you. Oh, now what is this one? You've got here Page of Wands to the Empress. There was definitely a want to block a light one from moving forward, or even speaking their truth and empowering themselves by telling a lie of some sort, okay? Because you have got the Page of Wands here. You also have the Empress. You have the Seven of Swords, and underneath you have the Emperor in reverse, okay? There was something here about goading someone's anger, okay, and confusing someone into whether or not they should be leading with the divine feminine energy of going forward. There's something here about trying to trap a light one in a narcissistic relationship, like holding them there to keep them imbalanced. And this may have worked, because the thing is, at the start, I know that the message that came through was they married too quickly and then they got annulled. But this could be a relationship that lasted years, where someone was trapped in it because of the gaslighting and because of the disempowerment that comes with being made to feel like you shouldn't be empowered, or that your voice isn't important. And you've got the Fool. But someone broke free from this. Someone broke free from this, and whoever you are, I'm extremely proud of you. Extremely proud, because That is the scariest, most courageous thing that anyone can do, And you've got the Six of Cups to the King of Swords. Whoever it was is speaking words of, they're trying to get this person back into a disempowered time in their life, because you've got the Moon, but this is being outed. Okay, there's something here about trying to confuse a person's intuition when it comes to whoever that is for you in a past timeline. And if it's present, there's something here about trying to hold someone to a timeline that they felt disempowered in, or a timeline where they didn't really know thyself that well. Because when you don't know thyself that well, when you don't know who you are, it's a lot easier to then manipulate another person, that person, you know. Because you've got here Six of Swords to the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, someone removed that toxic binding. And the thing is, my cards went to do the family sign. So that someone moved away from a really toxic family. Okay, and you have got a High Priestess here who is really angry about that, but is also lying about their involvement and what they did to disempower someone else. And saying, I'm the victim, I'm the victim. There's something about turning the story around onto you or the person that you're thinking of, and saying that they are the one that escaped injury. Okay, they are the one that escaped injury, and it was the best thing that this, you know, this light one could have done was stay away from them. Because look, you have got the Ace of Pentacles here to the Page of Wands, and for me that is blocking someone's blessing purposely, because you've got Six of Cups to the Hierophant. And you also have the Page of Wands. There's also something here with, you know, this person is reminiscing about how they felt when they were around this light one and how it empowered them. But they were empowered by holding this person back from actually meeting their full potential, from being able to work on themselves and be strong. Because you've also got here the Hierophant, okay, in reverse. And for me, the Hierophant is all about, you know, divine connections, how you connect to yourself, how you connect to the cosmos, how you connect to your faith and the oneness of everything, and how you get your downloads. And you also have the Ace of Wands here. This person felt big by making a light one feel small. And you have the High Priestess again to the Seven of Wands. This person is very, very, very jealous of a light one for being able to grow and move themselves away from a disempowering time in their life, or moving away from a marriage that everyone kind of pressured them into being in, if that makes sense. Anything else that would like to come out? Because you've also got the King of Cups here to the High Priestess. There's something here about this person hiding their true face behind a fake smile of compassion. Anything else that wants to come out? Why was I shown this marriage? Why was I shown this marriage as a shambles? Or the energy of that? Seven of Cups. Because this person thinks they still have options to get back to a light one. King of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles. Because here, I'm going to put the King of... I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, the King of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. This light one now has a lot of opportunities coming towards them, multiple streams of income, since they were able to remove either a tether, a cord, a hook, a binding, whether there was some sort of, you know, contractual obligation on the etheric realms, or whether that's in the physical realm. If someone has just finalized a divorce or a separation or something like that, there's something here with their abundance picking up like this, is going to pick up like this. And whoever it is, whoever this Dark High Priestess is, because you've got to remember that is a High Priest or High Priestess, whoever this is fully aware that now this has happened. That's where they are. Magician in reverse. And you also have the Ten of Pentacles. They're losing out on certain things because they haven't been able to keep this person in a toxic relationship or in a toxic binding. Look, Six of Swords to the Magician, because this light one walked away from them. They walked away, they sailed away from them. Okay, anything else that would like to come out? I've heard to change decks. What deck would you like me to get out instead? This one? No, big one. Let me have a look. I'm going to go for this one over here. And you've got here, those born under Capricorn are tenacious, strong and hardworking. Their great sense of humour may only come out when you really get to know them. And Virgos are usually conscientious, analytical and clever. They strive for perfection and can often be hard on themselves. So you have someone here who's watching your glow up. They know that there's either money, abundance, prosperity, wealth, something's about to land on a light one's door on their lap. And it's exactly what they have been either praying, manifesting, you know, working towards. That is theirs. And then I feel like whoever this high priest or high priestess in reverse is, whether that is the person that, you know, a light one was in a union with, was in a marriage with, or this is the third party, which is either that family member or whoever this, or the mistress or whoever it is, they are fully aware that this light one is bringing in a lot of abundance because of their Midas touch, and that they've been cut off. Okay, and they're really over analyzing this, because with that Virgo, with it being in its shadow aspect, that is about ruminating over things, obsessing over things, OCDing kind of energy over things. Okay, and it says again, those born under Capricorn are tenacious, strong and hardworking. Their great sense of humour may only come out when you really get to know them. And then you've got Scorpio, it's the 8th sign of the zodiac and is represented by the Scorpion. You have someone here deep in their feelings about the fact that a light one is about to burst through whatever industry that they're in. So there's some sort of exponential growth, but it's not just growth. It is change. It's permanent change, either in the wage bracket that someone's in, the foundations, like, and I'm talking about prosperity and wealth foundations. And there's nothing that this high priestess in reverse or high priest in reverse can do about it. Okay, because I heard they're finally learning about karma. They're finally learning. Aries is this person is angry. Okay, and look, I love Aries. I love that zodiac sign. They are passionate. They are forthright. You know, they shoot from the hip. They are fiery and spicy, but if you get on the wrong side of an Aries, they will burn the house down. They will burn it down. This person is angry that they can no longer control the situation. There's some sort of lie that they are telling, okay? But I heard loose lips. What does that mean, loose lips? Because you've got here Aquarians are known as the eccentrics of the zodiac. They are free-thinking idealists who love technology and innovation. They can also be quite aloof and private. So you could be an Aquarian, they could be an Aquarian, or this could be a friendship circle, okay, or the wider community is aware of this, or people are talking about it. And also, my previous video was just talking about hacking in technology. They're also angry that it didn't work, okay? It didn't work. Whatever it was that they tried to do did not work, and they're really angry about it, because you've also got coming out here, rising sign in Pisces, impressionable, changeable and dreamy. So this is also, yeah, this is hacking either dream state or hacking someone's dream recordings or something along those lines, or maybe an online journal. But also your 12th house is to do with karma, spirituality and endings. Something that they had tried holding a light one to. And this can also be, it's not just about holding someone in a relationship. It's that damage that is done after the person leaves. You know, and it takes a long time. It takes a lot of bravery. It takes a lot of courage to go back into those wounds and to help heal them, because they still become scars, you know. And there was something here about holding this person to an open scar, and they haven't been able to, because you've also got here your sun sign describes your zodiac personality, and your moon sign represents your emotional inner self. There is something here about knowing that person's inner self when they were in that position, but not realizing, you know, that that person is no longer the same as they used to be. And I said that before, placing identity on them that no longer resonates. Okay. Anything else that would like to come out, please? Oh, all of them want to come out. Well, there you go. Let's see. Oh, let me see. You've got Capricorn again. You have Cancer, highly sensitive, intuitive, emotional. They are also prone to moodiness and protecting their feelings under a hard exterior. So you have got a family member there, or your 4th house, that is definitely about your foundations. You also have here Virgo coming out again, the 6th sign of the zodiac. So they may also be trying to place something in your 6th house, And again, Pisces are soulful, intuitive and empathic. They are prone to experiencing conflicting desires and are changeable because they feel so deeply. There's a water sign here. There's definitely a water sign in their feelings. Or you could be a water sign, or that's what they're trying to affect, is someone's emotions. Now with this, you had Virgo come out quite a lot. Someone here is trying to organize or compartmentalize their anger, I heard, because you've also got here Saturn is associated with life lessons and limitations. Its placement can help to pinpoint what you need to learn in order to improve your life. And this is something that someone did when they moved away from a toxic relationship, but also moved away from the toxic timeline that they were held to for so long after they left also, because with Virgo, that's also about routines, habits and compartmentalizing, okay? And someone had been compartmentalizing and repressing their anger for a while, and that's something that they've addressed, especially with Saturn here. But whoever this high priest or high priestess is, they haven't, okay? And that is the life lesson for them. And you've also got here, Leos are often bold characters who enjoy being center of attention. They adore entertaining others and are fiercely protective of those they love. So whoever this, whoever it is that was the narcissist, their family member was very, very protective of them. Okay, so there may be a light in here. Whoever this high priest or high priestess is, whether it's the narcissist or the family member, someone told a lie about this light one when they left. Okay, and that kind of triggered the other person to become very protective and go, well, I'm going to help you out. No one does that to my blah, 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 blah. You've also got here, Jupiter is known as the planet of luck and abundance. Where it's placed in your birth chart will uncover how you experience fortune, wealth and success. And they realised that. They realised that when this light one left, that they were left with nothing, with absolutely nothing. And that's their life lesson. You create your own abundance. You don't steal it from others. Scorpio also came out. So you can be a Scorpio, or they could be a Scorpio. Scorpios can be passionate, intense and secretive. They can also be extremely private and guarded with their emotions. So there was definitely some sort of, whoever this Scorpio is, whether that is you or that was the, I've got a feeling this could have been the narcissist. And I mean, take it if it resonates. If you are a Scorpio, I'm not calling you a narcissist. I'm just saying in this part here, if that's not, if they're not a Scorpio, they sit very much in the negative aspects of a Scorpio, okay? And I'm not saying that you sit very, you know, very much in the negative aspects of your Scorpio, but what I'm getting from this is something about secrets. Secret, secret, secret. Sagittarius, 9th house of ninth. This is the 9th sign of the zodiac, okay? And you've also got here Aries. They're angry about something that was said. They're angry about the way that you philosophize, or the way that you, it's the way that you follow your faith, or how your faith was so strong that when you left, it was enough to keep you going, okay? Because it looks here, yeah, looking at where the planet Mercury is in your chart will help you understand your communication style and your process and what's wrong with my words today? Looking at where the planet Mercury in your chart will help you and help you understand your communication style and how you process and absorb information. Wow, that was a tongue twister and it shouldn't have been. But this is going again to your faith. And them being, they didn't understand how your faith was so strong in yourself, even in the darkest of times, or even when it was the darkest for you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one, okay? Or whoever it is that walked away from this narcissist, and the family member, they didn't get it. They didn't understand how you were able to communicate with the divine, even before, because for some people who moved away from whatever this experience was, we all go through spiritual awakenings at different points in our lives. Some of us, you know, have our first spiritual awakening very late in life, and others have it a lot earlier. For those who, you know, didn't have their spiritual awakening until later in life, may have not even realised they were going through a tower moment or a dark night of the soul. And whoever this is over here, they didn't understand how you were still able to connect with the divine, connect with yourself, have faith in yourself, even when everything else around you was crumbling. Okay, this really stumped them, and with that Aries and that fiery passion, they were really angry about that. They were really angry that what they were projecting or sending didn't break you down because of your 9th house, because of your Sagittarius, because of your faith. And you've also got here the position of Mars in your chart can show how you express your anger and what gets you all fired up. And even when they were making you angry, you were still coming back to yourself. Even if it meant crawling back to yourself, you were still doing that because of that strength. And that's amazing. That is amazing, you guys. And it says Scorpios, again, Scorpios here. All right. Please have a look at what's in your 8th house and what sits there, because it will really help guide you in how you release negative emotions. And it will also help you in, especially in the depth of the unknown when it comes to the occult. And it comes to, you've got to remember that the occult is not a scary word. It's not an evil word. It literally just means the unknown, okay? But with that, it's talking about the esoteric. Have a look into that, because it will help give you clarity also on any psychic gifts that you have and how you hone those in through your emotions. Now, what else wants to come out? Aries, direct, forthright, and quick to act. I'll put it over there. Why did that come out? Because that's right next to the Lovers in reverse and Gemini. There was definitely a lie. Whoever it was who told this lie, they did it because they wanted some sort of fast action, something quick, almost like revenge. Like get that person back, get them back into my energy, get them back here so that I can either feed off of them as a narcissist does when they drain you, or so that I can feed off of them, energy harvest and get their abundance. Because you've got Gemini as the 3rd sign of the zodiac, and then you've got the placement of Neptune in your chart explains your psychic intuition and how you dream. Okay, that's going back to dream state. And I heard for someone needs to get a pendulum, and someone else hasn't got a dream journal of yet and needs to, or someone needs to heard the flower of life, sacred geometry. Someone here needs the flower of life, or needs to get a pillow that they sleep with the flower of life on it. But it's almost giving me like that, like a mandala of some sort. And I know they're 2 different things. You've also got here, those under the sign of Aries are affectionate, warm, and usually big personalities. They can also be competitive, demanding, and headstrong. So you have got Aries coming out here 3 times, okay? Why did I hear fire magic? Rising sign in Sagittarius. Someone's being told to take actionable steps and the things that light them up in their faith, okay? Because your faith can be in yourself as well as in something that you see as higher, or the, the cosmos, universal life source, God, Allah, whatever you name it as. But there's something here about stepping up what you do when it comes to actionable steps, because Aries is a very doing, actionable, masculine energy. Because again, the placement of Neptune in your chart explains your psychic intuition and how you dream. Someone's been asked to take actionable steps in how you practice your faith, your spiritual rituals, when it comes to how you protect your dream state, okay? And look, because you've got someone here, this is just telling you, fire signs are blah, 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 earth signs are blah, 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 air signs are, and then it goes through into water signs. Someone's also being asked to start learning about their births. It's not just their birth chart. Someone here needs to learn all of the zodiac signs. And I heard it will be important to you a little bit later. Someone needs to do this. But yeah, you've got someone here. Whoever this 3rd party is the high priest. Whoever this 3rd party is encouraging either the high priest or high priestess, or is the high priest or high priestess, the dark one, to continue to try and read someone's energy and the placement of their birth chart by going through their dream state. To what end? Because you've got Gemini, curious, sociable, and restless. Yeah. About money. It's always about money and abundance, because you've got Taurus coming up. Because again, they want to know how you create your abundance. They don't realize that it's to do with your divine lineage. It's to do with the karmic debt that you've removed by healing yourself, by breaking that ancestral chain that so many of your ancestors went through, okay? And someone needs to do an ancestral money burn as well, or to continue doing that, or whatever ritual that you do to show thanks to your ancestors. You're being asked to keep doing that or to up it, okay? Aquarius, irreverent, quirky, and kind. This is community, all right? And you've also got at the back again, it's again coming up with the different sections, the different elements of the zodiac. And then you've got Capricorn. There's something going on with like your career. There's I heard 4 stages of the moon. Something's going to happen over the 4 stages of the moon when it comes to your career. And I heard they're worried about it because it looks, look, it says where Uranus is in your birth chart helps you to understand sudden changes or shifts in your personal life as well as in the world. They're still trying to read where your abundance is because they want to put something in before the end of the 4 stages of the moon. Because Uranus is all about big change, isn't it? It's about having different outlooks, how to surprise someone also, because Uranus has just come out again. And then you have also got here Libra. It's all about balance, natural born diplomats with buckets of charm. They enjoy pleasing people and keeping things on an even keel. They want to bring in some sort of massive financial burden, okay, by either blocking the finance from coming through or placing debts or something that you have to pay that will be more than what you have, okay. Now, before I go, I would like to have a look at, is it this one or that one? That one. Let me have a look, see. What's this one? No, you've been telling me to take this one. Now let's just see. Sorry, it's taken me forever to pick up these cards. Now let's have a look. And underneath you've got Hermit, Retreat and Recharge. And you've also got Be the Light, White Witch. Someone is being asked to up their protection measures, and it doesn't have to be done through divination. You know, if you use words of power, if you use, you know, white light, whatever it is for you, someone is being asked to do this, to still their mind for a second and to visualize either a bubble around them, you know, protecting the David energy of their home, cleansing out whatever you need to cleanse out. But someone needs to do this. And I keep hearing the bank account transmission. So if anyone's interested in that, please email me. And please remember, sometimes it takes me up to 48 hours to get back to you. So be patient, please. And you've also got here Sage. Be devoted and committed. Okay. With it being upside down, with it saying Sage as well, someone may actually need to do a smoke cleanse. You don't have to use Sage. Use whatever plant-based, you know, whatever dried plant that resonates with you the most. But be devoted and committed. It's coming back to someone trying to place a light one back in that energy when they were feeling disempowered. Okay. And you've also got Direction Guardian, choose your path. And when I put this one here next to Mercury, this is to do with communication. What's going on with the communication? Because you've also got here Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul and be brave and honest. I don't know if this is actually what they're trying to do to you, or if this is actually what they are feeling right now. And I heard projection. That's what they're trying to project. They're trying to project once again distortion, disruption, getting someone to look away from what it is that they're doing, to kind of lower their vibrations to match their vibrations, because then it's a lot easier to hook someone in if they're unhealed, if they have massive wounds, you know. But this is how they're feeling right now, because it's you are seen as like the white buffalo, the one that got away. Enjoy success and happiness. This is the advice that you've been given, okay? No matter if the clown has come in, you know, if the circus has come into play, because that's what it is in the background. You are divinely protected. You are sovereign. And it's saying here, son, enjoy success and happiness, because exponential growth and change is coming, and it's coming for the good. And I love that, because it says here, embrace the energy of peace, and it's upside down. They can't take it. They can't take that you guys are centered. No matter if there's chaos going around, you're still centered. You still pour from one cup to the other and do not let your cups go dry. And it says, let go of the need to be right and embrace the energy of peace. And that's upside down. This is where they are right now. Anything else that would like to come out as advice before I go, please and thank you. I was told I should have stopped at the sun. And it says here, make plans and focus. Now, with that shield on there, it's not about having a battle. It's literally about cleaning out your space, upping your protective wards or upping your words of power, you know, taking that extra cleansing bath that you do, you know, per week, per day, per whatever it is for you. And making sure that any energy that does come through here, embrace the energy of peace that's in reverse. Any chaos that's coming forward, that you are deflecting that and sending it straight back to where it came from, okay? Be brave and be honest. And I know it's upside down. They're trying to take away your faith, your strong, strong faith. So keep faith, return to sender, and stay golden. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and you liked what you heard, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your comments and your emails. They mean the world. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never, never, never expected, but always greatly, greatly appreciated. Anyone that would like to have a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box below. If you look to the second paragraph down, there is a row of blue arrows pointing up. I have 2 emails there. If you pick one of those, I usually get back within 48 hours. And if you don't hear from me in 48 hours, please just send me a prompt email and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. With that being said, I hope you have an awesome morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.